Hello friends, I'm going to work with you on a piece called Romanza. The second half is in the major chord, the minor chord. This is the minor chord. But then there is the second half, which is a major chord. In this position we have the E chord here, and we have that G sharp here, and we're going to have a G sharp with finger 4. Well, I do it with a tremolo and I do it with a standard arpeggio. So the way how we're going to do, we're going to pluck the thumb and the annular, the first string and the sixth, the E and the G sharp, and then the B note and the G sharp with the index. The B note is going to be with the middle finger. And every 3 times we're going to repeat 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take it to there. So we have the G chord, the G sharp note with finger 4. That's our melody. So the right hand we have thumb, annular, middle, and index. Now in the left hand, finger 3 is going to go to the F sharp, and then we're going to release to the E notes. So you have. Then we're going to go back to the F sharp, and we're going to go to that E note again, but we're going to have it with the B7 chord, and we're going to push the finger 4 to the 5th fret, and then bring it to the 4th fret. We're from the E chord, and now, and then after this movement we're going to use the finger 2 in the D natural just 1 time. So we have. I think this is easy enough. Remember, this is not for beginners, so you have to be a little bit knowledgeable and have a little bit of control in your hands to be able to do this. Then we're going to move to another B7 chord in the 7th fret. In this case, we have the B chord, but we're going to let go the finger 3 and 4 because we're not going to be playing the 4th and 5th string, but we're going to be playing the 6th. We have the bass in the B note here in the 7th fret with the 6th string, and then we have the 9th with finger 4, and then we're going to move to the 11th and go back to the 9th. Let go and maintain the B7 chord, and then go again to the, and then we go to the E chord, which in this case it becomes 7th fret and the A shape. Leave 1 fret in between. Then we have. At this moment we're going to make a half bar, and we go back to the E major chord here. So that's what we're going to this A chord, but we're not going to do it it this shape, because if we do it this shape, we lose the melody. We're going to do it this shape, which is a big stretch. And sometimes for some people with a smaller hand like mine, it becomes a problem. But if I can do it, I have very small hand. If I can do it, you can do it. So we have this A chord with the ninth in the pinky, and then the 7 for a B note. So this is a C sharp. Then the B, we're in A, and then we're going to keep in the 5th fret, and now we have the B7 chord, and we just use the finger 4 and play the G sharp, and then so that ending part is annular, middle, index from the 1st to the 3rd, and now from the 2nd, now from the 3rd, and then from the 4th, and then we have G sharp, and you have it like that. That's it. So if you have any question, you can send me a message, subscribe, so you can have more of this. Now this same fingering you can play like I do. I use the second half. I play one time like with arpeggio, and the second half I play with a tremolo. So that's what I do. You don't have to do what I do, but you can do whatever you feel like you can do, and approach it the same way. But it's important to know that that's another option. Now, how do we make the tremolo? Well, we play the thumb in the 6th string and the annular, middle, and index in the 1st string, and that becomes our melody. So you go, and then the arpeggio is done with the thumb. So your thumb go like this. While your melody keep going. Now we pass the melody to the 2nd string. It's the same E note, but in the 2nd string. And then the thumb, instead of playing the 2nd and 3rd, now we play the 4th and the 3rd. And we can move in the same way. Now in here you play the 4th, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 2nd, and the 6th. This is the C sharp. Now D sharp, the E chord. Now you can use your finger 4 here, or go to a half bar. You can use the finger 4 or change position. Here I'm in the 7th position, and here I'm in the 9th position. Now in this E chord, play the bass, the E bass, because we're in the E chord. When you are in this 7th chord here, you are going to go to that's an E7 chord here. You're going to go to an A chord, so that's here comes the straight. Now you play the fifth, because the fifth is your bass, because the chord that I'm making is an A chord, and I'm hiding here this finger for you to see better. Just don't do that. You keep your fingers like this. But if I do this, then you don't see what I'm doing. So I hide my finger 3, so you can see which notes I'm playing here. Then stay in the second and third string. And move half a step back to the A7, to the B7 chord. Push forward for the A note. Leave the finger for the F sharp, and then resolve. Now, maintain your tremolo in the first string, and your thumb, it makes the arpeggio. And we're done. Right, my friends, so thank you very much. I appreciate your time, and I hope that I'm fulfilling your needs. And this is in English, because I promised I was going to start uploading more English pieces. So for my English followers, thank you very much. And whoever want to listen my Spanish, you can always use that feature over there that is a CC that they have. Press the three dots on top, and then look for captions, and then you can select your language, and you can select the English captions, and then you have my voice translated to English. But sometimes the translator doesn't do it perfect, because my pronunciation is not perfect. But anyway, we're not perfect. If you make mistakes, those are parts of our life. Thank you very much.